Chit Chat Kit Kats, why is it that because you go ahead and you're supportive of the drag community and the transgender and things, and you are looking at the subject of the drag shows and kids having the drag shows that kids can go to, that people think, and you get this comment, that you don't care about children, okay? So I had a person that came, sent a link, I watched the link, and commented on it, and then they came back and get very snarky, okay? Condescending, snarky, tell me I can just go ahead and continue to wear sunglasses. I think you mean rose-colored glasses, dear, okay? And tell me that I must have had a very narrow life because I don't know what's out there. If she knew my life, she would never have said that. Oh, my Lord. No, I'd say the one that's got a narrow life is the one that wants to, just vilify everything out there. So, the only thing that they accomplished was, because they were very condescending and rude, the comment didn't see the light of day, although she gave herself a thumbs up. Okay, the comment wasn't approved yet, and it had a thumbs up on it already. Okay, so she gave herself a thumbs up. And the only thing she accomplished was being, the comment was deleted. It's not seeing the light of day. And she got banished from my site. Okay? So, you don't come here and be rude and condescending and think that that's going to play. It's not, okay? But if she would have watched the video that she sent, they also said on there that some of the show that was on one of these ones that I had seen said that, you get tickets, anyone's welcome, but it may not be age appropriate, okay? It gave a warning on there. Now, this is not the drag queen's fault. They put out the warning. Anyone's welcome to come, but, it's up to the parents. They're saying some of this content may not be age appropriate for young children. Well, if the parents still bring their kids, then that's on the parents. Okay, that is on the parents. So, again, you check out the content of what's there. Not a big, not a big whoop to try to figure that out. So, oh my goodness, it's just, yeah. So, yeah, no, I used to live in Gay Town down in LA, okay? I've been asked out by a couple of drag queens, okay, that actually wanted me to come and live with them and their boyfriend for a threesome. I'm going, thank you, but no thank you. So I don't think I lived a really narrow life, okay? I've had experiences that you would not believe, okay? When I lived in, this one was, I just, it's like, oh my God. I used to deal cards, blackjack, in Vegas, okay? And there was this guy, Korean guy, he used to be a politician in Korea, okay? He was also there dealing cards, and he, one evening, wanted to invite me over to his family, meet his family and stuff, and I thought, oh, how nice that is. I go over there, and we're having a very nice dinner, nice talk, and then all of a sudden, I kid you not. They come up with this. We want you to be our dad's mistress. What? I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not going to be anybody's mistress. I could guarantee you that. Well, we're really a very nice family. You'd be welcomed, and no. How many ways can I say, no, this is not going to happen? Maybe he was big cheese up in Korea as a politician, but yeah, no. I mean, I've had many of these types of things come in my life. I know a policeman that wound up being a gun runner when he left. I've met thieves. I've met, when I lived in San Francisco, I knew somebody that was underground Chinese that was in basically a Chinese mafia, okay? So to sit there and say, I've lived a very narrow life and I just don't see, you have no idea who you're talking to. I could tell her stories that would make her hair stand on end. So I'm not the one that's had the narrow life, I can guarantee you that. Just because I've had all these offerings and I don't jump on them doesn't mean I've had a narrow life. It just means that, I am aware of who and what I am, and I am not getting into these negative things. I may know people that are engaging in it. Doesn't mean that I'm engaging in it. I also, you're not going to believe this one, but this is true. I lived in San Francisco. This was in the 70s, like I said, many years ago. And it's when, I don't know, are they still having all the strip clubs and everything up there? In the North Beach, yeah. I was walking up by where these clubs were, and this guy was painting for one of these clubs. He goes, wait a minute, just stand there, just turn around, stand. He used my rear end as a model for his painting in one of the strip clubs. Yes. So my rear end was immortalized up in North Beach. Yeah. Why? Why me? Why do these crazy things? I have had a very crazy life, okay? I have had a lot of crazy things happen in my life. People that I've met, I've met movie stars, I've met, all sorts of people. And just, but with all of that, I've never got into drinking, never got into drugs, never got into any of it. Doesn't mean that I haven't lived an exciting life. I guarantee I have. Some people have said you should write a book. People would never believe. I swear, I look back on all of the things that I've experienced, and I don't know how all of these came together in one lifetime. They should have been like 4 lifetimes that I've lived simultaneously in this one. But yeah, I mean, there are things. We're just not going to get into all of them. But to sit there and say that I've just had a very narrow life and I just don't have any life experiences, so I just, I've been in the military. I drove semis for a year. I've done so many things, okay? Music, have just met a ton of people, and had a very eclectic interesting life. We'll put it that way. And just because now I live a very quiet life where I'm at, doesn't mean that I haven't had experiences. Okay? This person might better watch their tongue before they start, saying things like that to people that they don't know. Okay? I guarantee I've lived a much more life of experience than this person has. That I can tell you 100%. I've also experienced what it's like to have, the experience of being, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, let's just put it this way. You know that song, That's the Way I Like It? Was it Sunshine? Sunshine Band? Well, they were going to honor one of the guys, and I guess he did the music or the lyrics. I don't know exactly what it was so long ago. But they were having a big to-do with the black musicians thing in LA. And he hired me to sing that high part. Okay? Because I could do it easily. Well, I was the only white person there. So I had big discrimination. We went out, man, and I thought there was going to be a riot. They were so upset and so angry that he actually had this one white face. One white face in the black musicians thing. So anyway, we went out, we did the song, he got his award, whatever it was they were going to talk him out. But we caused almost a riot. They were really upset that I was there. We didn't think anything of it. It was music. We were doing music. And I guess we were a little more open-minded than many of the people that went there. But I almost caused a riot. And like I said, it was very discriminated against. And he didn't get it. I didn't get it. What is the problem? Okay, well, it could have been because it was the Black Musicians Union. Oh, my Lord. But like I said, I've met lots and lots of people in my life, had many, many, many experiences. I'm not telling people to take their children to things that are inappropriate, okay? But you can't say that everything is sexualized and you're sexualizing our children and all of this nonsense. If you feel it's inappropriate, then of course you don't take your children there. I mean, how hard is that to figure out? But you have the people, they're on this bandwagon now. And then they want to come and they want to be condescending and they want to be ridiculous and have no idea what they're talking about. And you know me, I'm not going to be quiet. Absolutely not. Especially when you have somebody that's really so off the mark, they have absolutely no idea. So anyway, they've been duly banned. So if you're going to do something like that, think about the consequences. My space here is where I live. It's my place, and everybody that's here is invited in, as long as you are not rude and condescending, etc. But if you are, I'm going to show you the door. Because I don't have to have you in my space. It's that simple, okay? I don't have to, and I'm darn well not going to, okay? If you're going to make rude things like that and tell me that I don't care about children, okay? And give yourself a thumbs up for the thing you're posting, okay? So what does that tell about you, that you give yourself a thumbs up, okay? I think it's a bit humorous, actually, because anybody that has to give themselves a thumbs up means they're not as aware or as secure in themselves as they want to put out that they are. Okay, just saying. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave it here. You know, of course, people should be aware of where they're going and what is the content of things. And if it's something that's open to everyone, it doesn't always mean that it's age appropriate. So check it out. That's all. But you can't ban everything because maybe there are some people choose to go to something that's not appropriate. That's on the parents. None of the drag queens are forcing people to be there. Can you understand that? They're not forcing people to be there. They're not telling people, you have to bring your children to these shows. They're not doing that. If you choose to go and you choose to take your children and it's an inappropriate thing, if it's inappropriate, what do? You get up and you walk out. Have you thought about that? You get up and you exit, okay? Up, exit. But no, we'd rather have these uber right with their nose in the air, judging everything, judging everyone, being rude, being crude, condescending, and acting like they are so much more superior. When they're just being absolutely ridiculous. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here. And I just tell them, you can get glad in the same pants you got mad in. Okay? Enjoy your life or not. Up to you. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.